Okay then, Lawrence, so we take a look at these two swings now. We can see on the left-hand side, your first one, we discussed obviously your foot turning a little bit for me there. That's going to make your restrictions on turning and rotating through the golf ball. But the main focus now is going to be on this sort of right side of your body there. What you tend to do, rather than actually rotate the body, you would kind of slide back onto that right foot. Because your body was sliding laterally, the arms then were trying to take the golf club around you. And you can see even from this sort of face-on position, the arms working very, very flat and just got nowhere to go. So your backswing length will be shorter. And then in a way for you to try and get more power, hit it harder, hit it further. I think we got a bit lost in terms of striking and consistency of golf shots, and obviously not really hitting your tee shots as you would normally want to. So from a setup perspective, I think we should get a little bit more kind of movement there in that front foot. Just open them out a little bit. Let's make it a little bit easier for you now to rotate this in. You can see now just by rotating the hip, we never really sort of discuss in the session, make this swing longer or get the club going back further. But the movement you're making here now with this trail hip, getting it back behind you, is going to give you that sensation of getting a longer backswing without you trying to feel as though you're lifting the club up, and obviously get out of your comfort zone. So this is going to be the thing to work on now. You can see now on this right hand one, after a few sort of practice movements there's a little bit of a slide here with the knees, so we're not really moving. And once that club gets to about here, then we kind of initiate the backswing. So you can see your right foot here kind of rolling a little on the outside, so you slid initially before we've rotated. And this may be what happened on the course today, obviously when we met you in the bar, as to why you were sort of struggling. Because if you're doing that on a flat lie, you might be all right, but we start doing that in the slopey fairways and some of the shots on the golf course with the lies not perfectly flat, we're going to struggle. Now even on this one here now, the backswing is much better. We're getting a much bigger shoulder turn, we're getting the hips to move. The club now is getting a lot further up there, we're generating a lot more power. We can swing through nicely to a good finish. I think we just got to just work on that movement, getting a little bit more rotation earlier before we start sliding. So I would work on that takeaway. Good advice, or good drill should I say, would be to get up against the wall here and make your body rotate, trying to create some space there early. Maybe put a chair there or something along the line of your hips just to get that sensation, that hip moving away from that object. Now again, it's moving away because it rotates around the corner. We're not just pushing backwards away from it and getting your trail leg to sort of be in somewhere like this. So there is a difference. If you're not sure, take a few videos of you face on doing it, send them back to me, we'll have a look and see. But make sure we got that rotation in your body. Once the body starts rotating, doing the job it should do, the arms can start doing the lift in the job that they need to do, and then we get in a much better position. And once we get there, comfortably knowing where that's going to be, from here now, Lawrence, we generate more speed and power. We can just release that club back through the golf ball and hit that ball a little bit more consistently and straighter, and I'm sure a little bit further. So work on that hip turn, give the ball a whack, and I'm sure you'll find it eventually, with a bit of practice, going a bit further and a bit straighter. So I hope it makes sense, buddy. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, but I will see you again soon. Cheers, Lawrence.